Scorpio, what is up? Come in, come in, come in. I'm here to do your reading. This is a late reading for the week of December 11th through the 15th. Sorry, I got my cats in here and the baby. I just got a new cat. She's trying to like jump up. Anyways, welcome to your reading. This is your reading. I'm here to give you the messages. I'm your girl, just Jazzy. So these are messages just to help you heal and come into your higher self. Okay. Um, Dang, the lighting is like dark. Anyways, a few things that I thought when I was starting to channel y'all's message is to take time to breathe. Make sure you're taking care of yourself first, right? If you're super busy, make sure that you're also like focused on self-care as well. As an example, like I'm trying to hurry up and get some readings done while the kids are asleep, but I'm also like, let me eat first. On a normal day, I probably would have like put eating to the side so that I could get work done, thinking like, you know, you can eat when the kids are awake, but take care of yourself first. Okay, that's the first message. Something else was about like background noise. There could be a lot of background noise in your life right now where you just kind of need to tone people out and do what it is that you need to do. All right, let's get into these messages. Angels, spirit guides, most high divine, come to you at this time asking for messages for Scorpio. Messages that's going to heal them and help them come to their higher self. Ashe. Y'all might hear Coco Melon in the background, and that's literally because my son is in here. And I feel like he'll wake up any moment, and there's something to distract him. You might hear my cats. Again, it's the background noise for me when it comes to y'all. Some of y'all are about to be on some new ventures, though. Some of y'all are really focused on like a game plan when it comes to like your goals, your passions. And some of you guys are really stingy with your money right now, which is, you know, I'm feeling like that's a good thing. This music to me is just too loud. Anyway, some of you are not wanting to let go, though, is what I'm hearing. It's taking you a lot to move on from something. You're holding on to something. Yeah, some of y'all are in your abundant energy. You're ready to receive as you should be. What is the past energy for Scorpio spirit? What is the past energy for Scorp? Be careful that you're not making or pretending like you're making changes when you're really not. Acting like you, I don't know, that message was coming out pretty clear. It's like acting like you're doing something different when really you're not. You're doing it exactly how you've always done it, but you're just kind of like pretending. I don't know, some of that might resonate for some of you guys. Some of you guys are avoiding a tower, okay? Or you were in the past, you were avoiding something, you know. Something just couldn't be balanced out because yeah, I feel like there was a need for something to shift in your life, but you avoided it. So you have the tower and temperance right here. Yeah. Now the tower is all about things coming down, an old paradigm just like crashing down and something new being placed there. It's about just old ideas, you know, coming down. It's an ending for sure. It's just like everything that was can no longer be, because it's just like it reminds me of Sodom and Gomorrah. If you're any familiar with the Bible, and I don't care if you believe in it or not, that's really none of my business. I really myself have my own personal whatever, but this is more like that story where God like completely destroyed it, right? And then something else was built over that. So This is like a foundation needing to be destroyed so that something can be balanced out. The temperance is all about like transmuting energy to make things better, but something's not transmuting here. Like the tower is there, but y'all are not transmuting that energy so that you can become better, so that things can become balanced, so that things can become tempered out. And it's giving like an awakening that you're avoiding, but it's here, like you're in it, but you're still avoiding it. Which is wild and it's weird, and I don't even know how you did that, Scorpio. Anyway, what is the present energy for Scorpio? What is the present energy for Scorpio? You don't want to talk, huh? It's like Spirit is calling you to rise up, but you're kind of avoiding it. You don't want it. It's giving like Sagittarius vibes. Definitely. Sag is like, they're like needing to do things different, but they're avoiding it. They're needing to let something go, but they have such a big fear, deep fear of letting go because of the pain that comes with it. So you guys might have Sag in your energy somewhere in your chart, but do check that reading out if you need to, if you feel like that resonated, because this past energy is what it's giving. It's really giving like things are crumbling around you, but you're just like, I'm okay. Totally. So what were the messages I gave you in the first place? Like, hey baby, background noise. Something about that is relevant to your past energy. Hi. What is the present energy for Scorpio? Some of y'all just need to meditate more so that you can think clear about what Spirit's trying to say to you and what path they're trying to lead you down, because some of you guys, the Magician in reverse. What's the present energy for Scorpio? Yeah, a lot of y'all's cards are in reverse. It's like you guys are trying to manifest some things. Sorry, I'm channeling, so give me a second. So the Magician and the Five of Swords is what came out in your present energy. The Magician is all about manifesting, you know, like creating your reality. Really, it's understanding that you're a co-creator in your own reality, and that nothing happens without your permission first, and allowing yourself to have that power versus giving it to other people, right? But it's in reverse. So you're not taking advantage of who you are, who you could be, and the kind of manifester you could be in your life, right? You're not taking advantage of the power that you have. You may be giving your power to others. The Five of Swords is someone who wants to win at all costs, who doesn't mind stepping on people's toes to get there, right? This could be a manipulative energy. Some of you guys are playing it safe, okay? Some of you guys are not going for the life that you want and the life that you could have, because you're afraid of stepping on people's toes. You're afraid that it might make you look manipulative. It might make you look evil. It might make you look this is where the silencing the background noise comes from, Scorpio, because you're too worried about what other people are thinking in the present moment. It's like this card too came out, and it says you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. But it's upside down. Again, all these came out upside down. You're not in the right energy. Why are you not in the right energy? Because you're not allowing this tower to happen. You're trying to, things are falling apart, but you're trying to hold it up. Literally, it's like this tower, I see stones like falling and you're trying to keep the stones up and it's fucking killing you, Scorpio. It's fucking killing you. The weight of it is so heavy. It is so heavy. But you're still trying your best to keep that shit up. When Spirit is saying, let it fall. Let it fall. Let the pieces fall where they're supposed to. Because they're trying to work out something better in your life. And what they're trying to work out is exactly what you're trying to manifest in your life. Is exactly what you want. But you're scared to let it happen. You're scared of how it will make you look. Okay, you're scared of your own power. You're scared of being who you know you truly are. Okay, it's like underestimating yourself. It's giving imposter syndrome. Okay, the magician has everything. The magician has pentacles, cups, wands, swords, everything. Okay, pentacles is money, stability, right? Materialistic things. Cups is emotion, right? It's all about your feelings and your heart space being clear, being open. Happiness, right? Fulfillment. Swords is all about your thought process. It's about logical thinking and truth, right? Wands is passion, it's action, it's going for what you want, what you love. The magician is manifesting all that in one. Okay, it's creating, and it's not just like, the magician is not just like manifesting like a short-term like situation, like let me have this and that's all I want for now, I'll come back for the rest later. No, the magician is like very focused on setting the tone so that it keeps going. It keeps, it's like an investment that keeps giving a return over and over, you know. It's like you could have that, but you're avoiding what it's going to take to get there. Some things have to come crashing down first, and you're not willing. I'm hearing you're not willing to do that yet, and it's gonna take. This Five of Swords is all about ego too. It's gonna take you stepping out of your ego. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Some of you are questioning your choices. You're questioning your choices. You want to move on from something. You're trying really hard to balance it out. Cause okay. Uh, for some of y'all, there's like a get off my clothes. For some of y'all, there's like a truth that you know that hurts. It cuts deep in the inside, and part of that truth is just like what I'm saying to you. That shit is falling apart. That it's where you at? Where you at? Where are you at, Scorpio? What you're in. I feel like it's something you wanted to last forever. You wanted it to be your stability. You wanted it to be right, right. You had every intention. It's giving. The only example I can really think of in this regard, and it might not be a good example, because some of you guys may not be married at all. Like I don't see any of those cards coming out as far as the marriage goes. The Hierophant was here, I think. No. The Hierophant was not here. Yeah, y'all. Some of you are just like waiting for something to grow, though, something to come towards you. You're working hard. You're trying to avoid some shit. Trying to just focus on your coins. I mean, like illusions are here, secrets are here, but you, again, this is Scorpio, right? Some of you guys, you put up a facade, and you know it's a facade. Like the real world doesn't know what you're dealing with, because on the outside you look very happy. But that's Scorpio, right? Scorpios are deep. They are very keen to secrets, because they they have to trust you with their life to tell you some heavy shit, right? So they're not gonna come off telling you what's going on with y'all. Are not gonna come out telling the world what's wrong with y'all, you know. But some of y'all might need to open up a little bit to somebody, somebody who you. Some of you guys have been watching somebody, and you know that they could probably understand where you're coming from, but you tend not to go to them because you're afraid of how it will make you look, you know. The example I was gonna give is for me, and I always use myself as a personal example because why the fuck not? Like, I'm not gonna speak on anything I haven't been through. So, you know, it's just giving, like, for me, I was married. I was in this relationship for so long, and you know, I just wanted it to be long term. It was literally, I got in it to stay in it. I didn't get in it to think, oh, this might be temporary. Like, literally, when I got in it, I thought this was it. Like, I'm gonna die with this man. This is gonna be my life. So, and I wanted that. So, I signed myself up for it, you know. And as time went by, things were just like crashing down. But I kept being like, it's fine. We'll work through it. We'll work through it. We'll get through it. And then it just came a point where it was like inevitable. It was like, I can't do this. It is sacrificing too much of who I am. It's, if I continue to go forward, I will not be respecting the love that I have for myself. I will not be respecting my own personal boundaries that I set for myself. Some of you guys are in that situation. It's like you want something, you wanted something to work so bad, and you're trying to keep it up, you're trying to keep it going. But in all reality, it doesn't align with who you are. It doesn't align with the boundaries you're trying to set. It doesn't align with your morals. It just doesn't align, right? And I think that's gonna probably be your title. It doesn't align. Um, and some of you guys have been going through this for a long time because if you watch your readings that I did back in like 2020, 2021, like literally back in 2020, I was picking up this energy of you guys not wanting to let somebody go, or not wanting to open up and speak. Yeah. What is the future energy? What's the future energy for Scorpio? So yeah, something about this is gonna take some strength, man. It's gonna take some strength. It's heavy too. It feels heavy. Yeah, Spirit's saying a new cycle is about to open. And this is gonna be abundant for you. Sorry. As far as your pentacles go. I just heard like, yeah, man. This toxic cycle is just closing out. Some of you guys feel bonded to this. You feel stuck. You feel trapped. What? That shit's always in your head, though. There's really never really a situation that keeps us trapped, right? I mean, I get it. Sometimes you feel like financially you wouldn't be able to do it. Usually when we take that leap, though, it's always a good leap, right? Of course, sometimes you got to be strategic with it. You got to plan, right? Because sometimes maybe you have people depending upon you. You have dependents. You have kids. You have a dynamic where you can't just go, right? It's not always realistic. But here's the difference between like making that plan and putting efforts towards that plan, even if that plan is just in your head and you're not telling anybody your moves, but you know where you're headed because you're that magician and you know where you're about to be. You know you're not going to be here. There's a difference between that mindset and the mindset of, let me try to hold this together. Those two are not the same. You need to be in the energy of, if you feel complacent in this situation, of what moves do I need to make to get myself out of this? Okay, and that's what Spirit's telling you right now. You're not being okay, that's overwhelming. Thank you, Spirit. You're not being the magician that you could be. You're not manifesting yourself out of this situation like you could be. You're not, you know, sometimes we hear the word manipulator, it's being used so much in a very negative light, but we all use manipulation. All of us do. Like on a daily basis. We have to manipulate things and situations in order to make things work sometimes, right? Even if that's just like manipulating the order in which you do shit so that you can be most efficient throughout your day. You're gonna have to be a little manipulative. I feel like you're trying not to be. Part of the reason why you can't manifest your way out of this situation is because you're trying not to be manipulative. But you're going to have to be. Stop looking at it as a negative thing. Look at it as being strategic, okay? Because you need to win in this situation. You cannot lose in this situation, okay? Um, it's like going, for some of y'all this might be relevant, but it's like coming out of a very toxic situation and getting into, like, you've gone through a healing process, and then you know you go through some years of developing self-love, and you get into your first relationship and you're like, this is not it. But for whatever reason, you can't just jump out of it. You gotta like slowly move your way out of it, right? I forgot my whole thought process, where I was even going through that with that. God, and then sometimes I'll watch it back and I'm like, oh, that's what you're trying to say. Dang, what was I about to say? I was saying this. Oh, it's strategic. Yeah, it's just about being strategic, putting your ducks in alignment so that you can get yourself out of this situation now. I was about to say something totally different though, because I was about to resonate with somebody. Because honestly, I don't even know where I was going with that. Anyway, take it how it resonates. I don't know. But for some of y'all, you're like, dang, I didn't think I was going to be in another toxic situation like this. And some of y'all are having to use like manipulation tactics that you've learned so that you can, oh, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. So that you can win, right? Because you have to come out on top. Like, you've gone through this before and you lost everything. So now you're playing your cards so that you're like, I see. Okay. So I had seen this TikTok where it was like, this woman, it was just like words. She wasn't saying anything, but it was like, this narc thinks that he has a hold of her. He thinks that he's got her where he wants her, but really he doesn't know. She's getting a house built. She has another bank account. She has all these things. And that one day she's just gonna leave and not say shit, and he's not gonna know what hit him because she's just gonna go completely no contact and move on with her life, right? It's literally taking advantage of that situation. She's somewhere where she doesn't want to be. She knows she doesn't need to be in it. She's probably got kids. She probably can't just up and leave right away. She knows if she tells this person, I got another bank account, I'm getting a house built, he'll probably sabotage that. So she's being smart about it. She's being manipulative. But really, it's just strategic because she's trying to manifest her way out of this situation. She knows she's a badass being. She's trying to get to her higher self. But sometimes you can't just jump out of a situation, right? That's okay. That's understandable. It's realistic. But this person that put that post up, she had a whole plan. She's got shit moving in the background. She's got shit moving. She's not trying to keep this toxic ass, fake ass castle up. She's not trying to keep it up. That facade, she's not trying to keep it up. It might have been what she wanted at one point. It might have been everything she wanted. It probably was, right? She's living with this person. They got a family together. Nobody does that without thinking this is a person that you want to be with, right? Even if you find yourself feeling unhappy at times because it's a trauma bond situation, you still feel like you want to be with this person, right? So I just said all that to say, like, some of y'all are in a situation where you're like, I can't come out of this with nothing. That woman was probably like, I can't walk away and end up with nothing. I have come this far. I have put up with all this. I have used this situation to transmute myself into, I have taken advantage of this situation where I am a stay-at-home mom and I don't have to pay bills and all this stuff. I've taken advantage. I've taken advantage. You know, I'd be damned if I leave now, walk away, have to live in a shelter, have to do all this shit, and take an L, right? For some of y'all, this is your situation. I hope this is making sense to somebody. But it's like, for some of y'all, this is your situation because you've been through this toxic ass shit before. You thought you was winning when you got in this new stuff, this new relationship. If you know, for some of y'all, this is not everybody's situation, but some of y'all know if you walk away now, and this is why you're trying to keep it up, but you know if you walk away now, it'll leave you and whoever's depending on you or whatever the situation is in a fucked up situation, a fucked up dynamic, and that's why you're trying to hold this shit up. But no, Spirit's saying no, don't try to hold it up. That's not what we need you to do. We just need you to be strategic about this and be working towards using this energy to transmute who you should be, who you're about to be. Okay? Because you got too much to lose. You didn't come all this far, all this way, just to end back up where you were. Okay? That's what I was trying to say with all of that. I don't know why it took me so long to get there. But at the end of the day, it's not about how long it takes you. As long as you get there, right? What's the future energy for Scorpio Spirit? What's the future energy? I see healing. And it's not a smooth ride. Okay. My nose starts itching every time. You might have people coming towards you. You might just want to rest though. This is... Some of y'all got new love coming in, okay? For some of y'all. I'm gonna clarify this future energy for you. There's like an offer here, but I see you feeling like you need to just rest, and that's okay. That's okay. My little baby woke up. Let me clarify. He's gonna start crying. Hold on. Just bear with me. It's okay, Papas. It's okay. Yeah, I see y'all walking away. Spirit, clarify the Four Swords and Page of Cups. You're okay. Again, this Temperance is still in reverse for you. Okay, just be careful, Scorpio, that you're not like too busy caught up worrying about and too stuck in your head about what happened that you miss out on opportunities and love opportunities that's going to further provide stability for you, okay? And increase your money. Who doesn't want that, right? Some of you guys are too focused on something like a love that happened in the past, and you can't even like it's making you unstable. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, my bad, Scorpio. Had to get him situated, but let's get to your oracle messages, okay? And we're gonna wrap this reading up because the messages seem pretty clear. It's just like Spirit's really trying to temper some stuff out for you. Don't be so caught up in your head and thinking logically in the future that you're not able to see something coming, that's from a heart space, okay? It's like if you do that, then you're still missing the mark. That's what I feel, or what I'm hearing. You're still missing what Spirit is trying to allow for you. Because temperance is still in reverse. This is like not allowing balance to happen. And this is stability. This is like, and be careful that you're not getting, you're not allowing, and Scorpio, you are good for this. Okay. But be careful you are not allowing, okay, learn from this situation, okay? Learn from it. Don't end up, what are you doing? Don't end up in another romantic dynamic that's going to be fucking with your head and fucking with your coins. Period. Period. Okay. What are the oracle messages for Scorpio? Life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy your dance. Some of y'all are taking life too seriously. You know, you need to be more creative in your life. It's not all about all work. You need to play. You need to do the things that connect you back to your inner child, make you feel artistic again, creative again, right? That's going to help you determine where you want to be in your life, what your purpose is, because our purpose is connected to our creativity, right? Our creative side, it comes from our sacral. And sacral is all about purpose and life force energy. It's about creation, right? That's right here. That's like the area where when we start to feel horny, when we start to feel that tingly feeling, it's literally just our body telling us it's time to create. Okay, either we can create by manifesting something into the 3D, into reality, or we can, like, either way it's physical, but we can literally like scratch that itch or take care of that urge and create like a whole nother human being. But when your sacral's buzzing, that means it's time to create. Some of you guys have an overactive sacral chakra. Some of you guys need to heal that. Some of you guys connect that buzzing feeling to like feeling horny and also like so some of you guys use sex as like a way to fill your voids, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. You confuse it with love. Cut that shit out. Anyway, the whole point of saying that was like your creative energy, when it is buzzing, you need to use that to align yourself with your purpose and not just be like releasing it and wasting it on sexual energy all the time, because that's not the only thing that it's for. Okay? Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. That goes with that future energy that I read. It's just like you get caught up in this romance. Some of y'all get whisked away. Did I say that right? Whisked away from like love situations, but they're not always like very stable or balanced, and it just puts you in your head at the end of the day. Harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. You know, you see this picture, it's like somebody, there's like a man and a woman playing a violin, okay? And it just feels like, it feels like pure love. It feels like it's just trying to say like pure love and agreement, meaning it's like it's gonna feel like an agreement. Celeste. Sorry. This is like, what reading did I have to make? Aries. She's about to wake up the kids, so I just scored her. Anyway. Some of y'all are gonna have to handle some stuff, right? And you don't be ashamed to do it. Anyway, love should feel like complete agreement. You shouldn't have all these like butterflies, because right, we've learned, or hopefully you've learned, that sometimes that's not a good thing. That's usually your nervous system like trying to warn you that the energy it's picking up on is not a safe energy. Okay, so um, don't be caught up in butterflies, Scorpio. Understand, learn how to trust your body when it's trying to tell you when things are not safe for you. Anyways, I hope that resonated for some of y'all. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Okay, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, if you're not following me on all platforms, please do. I am underscore just jazzy underscore, so JUSTJAZZII underscore with another underscore in the beginning. Anyway, you get it. All right. I'll see y'all later. Okay, bye.